Welcome to the Studio Developers. Today, let's learn about Agentic AI. I mean, everywhere you look right now, whether you're scrolling through developer forums, hitting up tech blogs, or just checking your social feeds, everyone is hyping up Agentic AI. It's kind of the absolute buzzword of the year, right? But here's the fascinating thing. Despite all the noise, very few people can actually explain what it really means in practice. We hear the term thrown around constantly, but what makes an AI agentic? Is it just a slightly smarter chatbot, or are we looking at something entirely different? Well, in this explainer, we're going to cut right through all that noise. I'm going to give you the simple, crystal clear definitions straight from our source material. We'll dive into some real-world examples of how this tech is already operating out in the wild, and maybe most importantly for all of you watching, we're going to look exactly at where software development is heading next. So by the end of this, you won't just be dropping a buzzword at your next stand-up, you'll actually understand the nuts and bolts of the next major shift in tech.
Section 1. From chatbots to agents. Let's take a look at this entirely new paradigm. So up until recently, we've been working with AI that is frankly incredibly smart but entirely reactive. As you know, the old AI operates on a really simple loop. You ask, it answers. It's basically a highly advanced search engine or like an interactive encyclopedia. You have to drive every single interaction. But Agentic AI, it completely flips the script. It breaks out of that little chat box entirely. The new workflow is, sets goals, takes steps, gets it done. Think of it like, well, it's like upgrading from a basic search bar to a highly capable personal assistant, one that doesn't just tell you how to do things, but actively goes out and gets them done for you, while you focus on the bigger problems.
Section 2. Agents in action. Real examples. Let's see what this looks like in practice.
Picture this. Imagine telling your AI, hey, get me to a tech conference in London next week. And that's it. That is your only input. With the old AI, you'd probably just get a list of links to some booking sites, right? But an agent operates entirely behind the scenes. Step 1, it checks your personal calendar to find the right travel windows. Step 2, it hits up airline APIs, compares the flights, and actually fills out the booking form using your saved preferences. And step 3, it submits the payment and confirms the seat. It literally booked the flight, filled the form, and confirmed the seat without you lifting a single finger. The agent took your high-level goal, broke it down into a logical sequence of tasks, used external tools to execute them, and completely finished the mission.
And the craziest part? This capability scales beautifully. We're talking way beyond just booking your travel. Out in the business world, agents are already starting to manage end-to-end customer support workflows. So an agent receives a complaint, looks up the user's purchase history in a database, decides on the refund policy, and just processes the credit autonomously. Boom, done. And for us developers, it means handling complex coding tasks. The agent doesn't just write a single line of code anymore. It navigates your entire file system, runs tests, and debugs the errors until the feature actually works. A total game changer.
Section 3. The enterprise AI hype. Let's look at the massive industry adoption we're seeing.
Okay, so when you realize AI can string together complex actions like that, you really start to understand why enterprises are absolutely going all in on this right now. We're zooming out from individual tasks to massive company-wide impacts. Gartner, one of the top tech research firms, they predict that 40% of enterprise applications will use AI agents by 2026. Just let that number sink in for a second. 40%. That is a staggeringly high adoption rate for a technology that's still kind of finding its footing. But businesses aren't just looking for cool parlor tricks anymore. They see agents as the absolute key to automating these tedious, multi-step processes at scale, totally transforming software from static apps into active problem solvers.
And hey, as developers, you definitely don't have to wait until 2026 to see this in action. The early signs of this monumental shift are already right in front of us. Tools like Claude Code and OpenAI Codex are prime examples of coding agents that are actively changing how software is built today. I mean, these aren't just simple autocomplete plugins anymore. These are tools capable of taking a feature request, reading your entire repository, and executing the necessary changes across multiple files. They are absolutely the pioneers of this new agentic era.
Section 4. The catch. Why oversight still matters.
Now, it's not all magic, though. We have to be real here. When you give an AI more autonomy to take actions on its own, you naturally create exponentially more room for mistakes. As our source material clearly points out, Agentic AI still makes too many mistakes in high-stakes tasks, and human oversight absolutely matters. Honestly, this is probably the most important takeaway for anyone designing these systems. Think about it. If a traditional chatbot lies or hallucinates, it's annoying, sure, But if an autonomous agent hallucinates a legal precedent and automatically files a brief, or misinterprets data and executes a massive stock trade, the fallout is severe. Autonomy inherently requires accountability, and that means human guardrails and clear, strict approval checkpoints have to be built directly into your software.
Section 5. AI as your new teammate. The final big shift.
So this brings us to the ultimate TLDR of this whole explainer. Agentic AI is an AI that does instead of just talks. And I really want to encourage all of you developers watching to fundamentally reframe your mental model here. We are moving from AI as a tool to AI as a teammate. See, when AI is merely a tool, you delegate isolated tasks, right? Like, hey, write this specific function. But when AI becomes a teammate, you delegate outcomes. You say, ship this feature. You set the overarching goals, the agent formulates the plan and writes the code, and then you, the human expert in the loop, review those plans and approve the actions before anything goes live. It becomes this really cool, true collaborative partnership.
All right, let's quickly recap what we've covered today. First, we defined agentic AI as systems that set goals and take autonomous steps, drawing a hard line between them and traditional reactive chatbots. We explored the massive enterprise hype, with 40% of apps expected to use agents by 2026. And, of course, we highlighted the absolute critical necessity for good design and human oversight, ensuring these powerful new teammates are guided safely by us, the human experts.
The transition from conversational AI to agentic AI is happening right now, and it is going to completely redefine how we build software. Honestly, the question isn't really if agents are coming to your repository, but rather, are you ready to be the manager of an AI teammate, or are you going to let the industry outpace you? If you enjoyed the video and learned something new today, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button along with the bell icon.